battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden. The skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive? Stand by for this. Prepare to partnership with the Office of Competitive Analysis and Artful Reconnoitering on the Protectorate's recent management shakeup. Who in the world is Emery Thoreau, a.k.a. the Consul? The button-down, well-groomed, rough customer who so deftly heave-hoed his sovereign to become top-hated of the Protectorate? A competent confidence man, he played the long game as aide-de-camp to 2 generations of sovereigns, exploiting their trust to lay the foundation for his ruthless self-promotion. Thoreau's masterstroke was to co-opt the Sentinels. Ostensibly formed to encourage patriotic zeal, they're now the Consul's boot heel. Classic totalitarian sleight of iron hand. Don't take our analysis for it.
Harrison,
Played in
you're here.
in this recent
That
Protectorate
is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition.
Sovereigns. Then I consider him naive, grief-stricken, unfit to
Yes.
serve as the
Should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous
Protectorate store. The Consul is a brutal adversary of unfettered self-betterment. His sovereign was a bleeding heart by comparison. Our takeover is a matter of principle as well as profit. We
I
are
thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
now upward and onward.
Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social graces. I shoot most of my visitors lately. I am Anaïs Boujourde. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Sir Anaïs Boujourde.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
We doing introductions? I'm Inez. Don't mind the uniform, I'm freelance, and got no quarrel with you besides.
Charmed, I'm sure. So nice to see Marisol gaining such interesting friends.
Yes. With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order needlessly, heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command. It was a mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly.
Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later.
Had to do all my calculations long form, free of computronic assistance. Wouldn't advise it, but I've been here on my own for decades, and I remain a reasonable statistician. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed, and there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable. I assume all my notes and calculations were destroyed years ago.
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Poof. Winter's grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice. Auntie's the best choice.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is wireless free arcade.
Brass raring to go.
Stop and drop whatever you're doing. I have a bombshell bulletin regarding a
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
competitive analysis and artful reconnoitering. Pay the dividend. Here's the latest announcement of regime change straight from the console soup hole. Roll tape.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return.
Mobilizing.
For I address you today, nor in leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors.
Well, there you have it. Protectorate under new management. And if you believe the sovereign is away brain-scrubbed subjects rabid, I've got 10 sacks of gold sprat shit to peddle. Oh, this stinks like a good body. Putting the console in charge is like letting the kid guard the hen house. But their chaos is our net gain. Top VPs are already ballparking initiatives to leverage the situation, which we shall continue to monitor and take great satisfaction from. Now, on to other things. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Round the year of 55, on old house Eddie Prime, a mile beneath the parade. Bombs away!
Halt. The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. Members of Auntie's Choice are not permitted inside Laplace's
Huh. If only one of us could have foreseen that.
You should heed the wisdom of your friend.
Yeah, These
As likely as I find that theory, we have rules and regulations for a reason. We are at Laureate Beckett did impress the
impressed as I am that worked.
You're lost, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting that ahead means giving up a limb.
Ah, Agent, I have a message for you.
Ahead means giving up a
On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable, the presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first. The Artificer Laureate is head of the Department of Applied Scientism, overseeing the Oh no, of course, the rest of the Laureate Council is capable. Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you? I'm quite sure I don't know what refugees you're referring to. I fear our Can I help answer any other queries for you? Belvedere Hall used to serve primarily, which is to say, please. Oh, yes. The vicar may all.
Take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Is it just me? Or does something seem... Oh, never mind.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be conviction? Interested? Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel... But if you had to prioritize one area over the other? Expand on that for me. You will not remain trapped in a state of ignorance for long. All good. Now then, a brief conversation is customary following. Come, I can only, especially.
You know,
I'm.
Oh, she sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Been softly probing you for information. I clocked her the first moment she opened her mouth. Appreciate that. Well, do I have to shoot up the place? Or will you come clean immediate?
By the architect, keep your voice down, please. Eve, let's talk somewhere more.
Hello. Welcome to Oh, she's a real top of class. Illicit? I'm not sure I am. Oh. Okay. Anything else I can help with? Certainly. Here you are. Please imbibe responsibly. Is the I could spend all day expositing on the benefits of the garden, but my colleague, Persephone, I mean...
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply. Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested?
And now it's available in mysterious...
So you've heard of us. Good. That makes this easier. My primary task has been to watch the Order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor.
Is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications. I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that.
Perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra
All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood? What? No, absolutely not. To both suggestions. One outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. And I...
What a lamentable state of affairs. I remember. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park. Oh, my. Nevertheless, one must persist. Oh, I couldn't say. This isn't my college, as it were. I'm a vicar. And purloined from you such a perfect opportunity to serve. Besides, I don't know the first thing about such repairs. Why, I'd be more apt to elect through stand.
A second makeup exam will not be offered, so I hope you studied this time, Briar. You may begin now.
Right. No pressure.
Smart researchers patronize the scientician surplus.
Welcome to the Scientician Surplus. I am the scientician in question, and either you intend to buy or you... Please...
To all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin.
Strange to see all this vacant space after the overcrowding at Matriarch's Mercy. Plenty of room for refugees here. If only the Order administrants got their act together.
From the average oaf? Well, look no further. Wow, it's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an awful thing. Know that you shout when they come and they shout.
How did your hypothesis about the flowers fare?
Exposing them to melodic sound waves on a consistent basis.
Access is not granted. Off you go.
And you control for the amount of carbon dioxide expelled from the mouth.
The plan is always in motion, so move along.
Day treating insane strains. The operating theater is not That is not an invitation to return to your study and perform exploratory surgery on yourself or a willing volunteer. Just to be clear, not as. But I trust you are here for. That is. Professional word of advice. Don't be like this. Obviously. Do you think we drink unfiltered snow melt? I'm quite sure I have no knowledge of what you're talking about. Are you feeling all right? paranoia can be an early symptom of several more serious apologies. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Hey! Only security personnel permitted in this room.
Agent! Over here. Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiation. Just think of all we can accomplish. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I will in the meantime.
Hello. I do so dearly love residing in a nest of traitors, waiting for them. In short, all this is beyond my hate. Unfortunately, my time here has taught which would now include the anyone who didn't side with the sovereign will pay. But my hands quaver with it. Listen, niceties are irrelevant.
Unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Auntie's Choice values its employees. You represent a significant investment in human capital. Without you, we would have to hire someone else at greater expense. So let's...
Your admittance to the Chamber of Conflict Evaluation and Strategic Planning may come at a later date.
A visitor? It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly with my tools when interrupted, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away.
If only D.B. Milver Street, executive in charge of our Eden invasion, had tried such outside-the-kill-box tactics. This is why Carr is our employee of the fiscal...
What are you... Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen fit to notify me about. A more cynical exemplar might posit his doing this to be intentional. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support, which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in Arcadia.
You ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Not if I cannot gauge for certain if you can be a myriad. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive.
We should collect Azza from the ship first. Unless...
Apoplectic, whooping fits, childhood gout, adult rickets, dysentery, swings of moon, bloody flux, decrepitude, night terrors, mania, day terrors, melancholy.
If you need to discharge any sputum, I ask you kindly aim such accretions away from my general direction. Thank you.
Chronic itch, inflammation.
Oh, just passing time by calculating high-probability diametrics within an error margin of 0.05. I'm waiting for the results of a rather exciting prediction, you see. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates. None taken. But now I've forgotten to introduce myself properly, haven't I? Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis and... terribly good at informal introductions, evidently. Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You understand? But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would yield results. I don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance? Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theorems relating to the plan. They're scattered all around Cloister. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings. All confidential, I'm afraid. Many are still under peer review, but I can assure you, their value is commensurate with, why, the discovery of gravity, or has the potential to be. How unexpected. Almost as if there's a universal plan at work in the universe. Please return when you've found all four. I will be here. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. How do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it effusively. First, answer me this. What is your interest in this matter? As much as I relish the idea of entrusting a stranger with sensitive and potentially incendiary information, I shall have to decline further comment. Perhaps if you were to help me out with recovering those logs I asked for, I could be more amenable to sharing knowledge, but let's put a pin in that for now, shall we? If there's nothing else, I would like to return to my deep breathing exercises.
Smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles, ba-do-wop. Full flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale
to the very last. Try Bubblegum Slims, Bubblegum Slims, oh Bubblegum Slims. It's filled with flavor, Bubblegum Slims, try Slims.
Flavor won't stop till the very last.
You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and well that wireless-free Arcadia always broadcasts in good faith. We're assuming unvarnished truthfulness. These airwaves are a no-humbuggery zone. Reason to doubt the following business update on the Product Refinement Center, a jewel of our Praetor portfolio. Its output of essential additives and cosmetics in every way the resources expended in our hostile hostile takeover from those protectorate naysayers. Any rumors you might hear of agitators in Spacer's Choice uniforms attempting a witch stoppage are just that, vicious rumors, spread by jealous down-and-outers and drug leeches. Frankly, working conditions have never been more luxurious. Our merger with Spacer's Choice in Cow City was a win for us. Not to mention and completely above board. Anyone who says otherwise is selling you a bill of goods. Complain if they fell out of an airlock. Happens all the time. Unfettered trade is a risky business. Now, on to other things. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Investigating hostile intentions. Commander, you're bleeding! Medic, please! Medkit coming your way! Thank you.
But the law that you request seems to compound into rest. In addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the undeprecated loner.
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. The wonders of winter's grasp lay ahead, though do stay on the road.
Hayes!
Ice caves conceal
Hayes,
all
can
manner
you
of
hear me? I've no fair ideas of how to proceed, White. Yes? Can I, wait. Welcome. It's real.
Sarge, maybe they can help. The two of us are certain.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You? Very well. The issue is our compatriot, Trooper Hayes. He's...
Same sucker, bad habit blocker. It tracks every movement.
He's that.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first, I thought it might be some manner of marketing ploy, but it seems... The artillery bombardment was particularly heavy last night before the assault began. And Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay feet on the ground. And after the only thing that had come from his mouth were jingles, we must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged, just the cost of his family's lodgings on the claim is more than enough to bankrupt them.
Crabble fabrics are exalting. The chitin shimmers and calorie killer. My weight loss pill.
Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become a real earner.
It lets me eat. What did you say? Absolutely. I have a whole sales sampler full of...
You don't remember?
Poppycock. I don't even...
Well, I'll be damned.
Quite straightforward.
Has anyone seen Jack? He was patrolling the caves in Sector 6.
But I wouldn't worry.
I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I
best choice.
Press the second switch and hold down the blue button for 3 seconds to harm.
Wait a tick. Earlier you told me it was the red button. No, you idiot. It was definitely the blue one. Boy, if this blows up...
You may have heard that Auntie knows better than you. Over 1,000 different products and over 100 different brands.
Nature offers disease.
Resorting to violence. Come back and scan.
Nasty little biting insects.
What does it
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Here's a fancy can. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Force first, oh force first. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Force first, oh force first. Today. They use all the tastiest parts. Here's to hot sanders, here's to dips. Keep vicious means we make more days. Forced, oh forced first. It's not the worst unless it's forced first. Grab a can today.
Laurie Beckett was right. Solitude has been good for my studies. In just 93 days, I have made extraordinary progress deciphering the truths of our universe. For instance, there are none. None whatsoever. Objective reality is itself a concept invented by subjective observers eager to apply reason to chaos. In light of that view, better to assume we are all sleepwalkers, sharing the same dream of consciousness. We are the universe attempting to know itself. Wow. Life-affirming, in a way. And to think, I almost walked out into that blizzard last week.
Caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, work in the assembly line makes for a so when you we crack open room tempers. Self-serving a feral pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the food, it's extruded on factory that's new meat taste can taste so yummy.
I'll handle it. Done weapon ready, Commander.
Grab a can today. Don't be a slug. Grab a can. Back on the job with force first. Force first. It's not the worst unless it's force first.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce. At least in the lab. Not responsible for night sweats, growth, or prolonged hyperplasia. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right wrong lift on the other side. And who did I see running?
The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung. Brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity and I took it. I can tell you of your time. Have you been a bottom runner who's lost from the climb? I tried my best to urge you because I posed before the merger with space. All full of confidence. That's why I find success.
Whoa there, go-getter. Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Breathe once for yes. Expect I can work. Field Agent Auerbach, proprietary inside acquisition. Our team's presently occupying these Say, you look like some sort of rogue
Me? Part of the Order? Oh, no, dear. I assure you, I simply share their love of sweeping cloaks and sciencey-looking accessories.
Would you happen to be familiar with this campus? We're not entirely clear what it was used for. If not, I might politely inquire what exactly you're doing here. That seemingly unimposing edifice lost a few peons in there. Place is full of deleterious traps devised by Order ingenuity. At some point, we'll work up the nerve to return. Been scouring all the other buildings clean since. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, suppose alternately, assuming you don't die, which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
A revolutionary corporate diamond with a fresh new cat-new surefire sales pitch. Now,
Wouldn't be. How might I help you? Patch. All better. Anything? If you get
rich.
Oh, you got a good supply of. Look.
Them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's tantamount to piety. Choose betterment or impairment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all told. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Some moral graves, make them buy our corporate ways. Convince them and increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot away.
Oh, look who finally decided to appear.
She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when
Anais, you're not supposed to be here.
Events prove otherwise, don't they? While you were taking your time arriving, I found a way inside these corporate drones haven't discovered. I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called restricted areas unseen. Peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted signs where various types of dangerous research materials are stored away.
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything.
Burn down initiation is listed on the top floor. They destroy materials through immolation there.
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the facility's own incineration measures would be prudent.
This is how you climb.
I saw signs for heretical miscellany, time-wasting contrivances, detrimental cognitive enhancers, and prevaricated hypotheses, in addition to cataclysmic ends.
What we of the Order consider dangerous may seem skewed without context. But trust me, this place is a conceptual minefield.
Well then, shall we proceed?
Anais, stay here. please.
I expected such to be your attitude, but I'll have you know that
I am not doubting your abilities. Quite the opposite. I need you to guard this entrance. Anyone appears, come running.
Fine. Go. I uncovered a vent in that office. Standard order redundancy measure. Let's outpass the barrier over there.
I'll hang back a moment while you depower that fence. Wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences.
Presently allowed.
Big tough day that you want to take the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink purple berry tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple
big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the purple bread worm with purple berry tequila.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing educational challenges to facilitate these efforts. After some light early success...
Hello? Someone there? Hello? Help! Please!
Of other departments where
Thank the law somebody came by. I've been rationing my anti-Cleo Borst rockets, and you know what? Your tongue turns black if you eat them all week. Might concerning, since it's all I have. We was sizing up the place, well, the lobby, when our boss ordered us to find an off switch for them traps, which required us to negotiate through or around said traps to do so. A bunch of the others got killed. I got stuck in here. Boss left with the rest. You think you could get me out somehow? Like, right about now, even?
Hold on. You're not even remotely considering releasing him, are you? A trade secret vulture from Auntie's choice? Free to roam in a building full of order secrets?
What are you suggesting? That we let this poor fool die a slow, lonesome death?
Granted, time-wasting contrivances is concerning only to those of us in the Order. But just one of those brain puzzlers put back the solving of the universal equation by months. I certainly wouldn't want Auntie's choice obtaining research related to cataclysmal ends, or monetizing prevaricated hypotheses for that matter. At the end of the day, it's just an Auntie's choice auxiliary dabbler. Hardly a cute little woolly cow or something. That's actually a valid point. We shouldn't forget who we are, and I suppose I'm not who I was.
I don't understand what you two are talking about, but it sounds positive, I think.
Do whatever you think is best here. I still don't completely...
I promise not to, blow up the universe. Or, whatever it is you two are worried about, I guess. Can you let me out now, please?
It's twice the fun.
You're young and spry. You can handle that.
We're talking candy. Rubber candy. Hold the coffin by you. Don't worry, you'll come to a
That's tobacco. Smoke out tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
Tobacco. Tobacco.
You buy a bunch and a
That's tobacco. That's tobacco.
Want your candy? Delicious candy.
We'll stay here. Who left this bench open? Security around here was tighter in my day.
This special episode of Big Game Hunter is a repeat broadcast from Praetor, presented in memoriam of the late host Pierce Huntley, killed in the field just 1 week from promotion.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Get a load of this crabble gland. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe...
Did I read that correctly?
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form of an Auntie's Choice patrol. Seems their representative wishes to parley.
Don't shoot! Like she said, I'm just here to talk. Believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Just one hitch. This place is a mighty...
Spied the signs on the way up. Our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. But cataclysmic ends, which I presume you're here to destroy, don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last trace. But
The idea of any order research falling into Auntie's choice hands is utterly abhorrent.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator. Nothing elaborate. Bits. A bunch of them.
You're not seriously considering this, are you? These two-faced snake oil pet...
Oh, nothing particularly heinous. We may conceivably utilize some information...
Can't really predict how Auntie's choice would market heretical miscellany. But I could easily...
Unfortunately, she's right. And our R&D ain't what it used to be. We'd best be careful with any sensitive intel.
Something big and fast, with a mean appetite and an ornery disposition. Equipped with the classic predatory armaments. Tooth and nail, razor sharp, or so we can assume. No one has survived a close encounter. Victims' heads, limbs, and organs tend to go their separate ways, neatly cleaved, defleshed, and gnawed to the bone. The odd severed hand still clutching a weapon. Its ammo dropped.
Further investigation by xenobiological exploitation personnel revealed Huntley...
Consider it a deal. No, if it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you complete the process.
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have no more...
For study. An ambitious independent contractor...
Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn-down process.
Team is learning all sorts of priceless info about the juvenile Gorvid. Beak strength, predatory instincts, appetite, talon sharpness. Priceless data for our biological armament folks whose fatalities have been kept to a reasonable minimum. Hey, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggheads, right? More quality broadcasting coming right up. This morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Force rockets. Force rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today. When you miss the call for shout, but you want to eat something now, you'll go for lunch with Force rockets. When your team is getting creamed and your wingers out of steam, recharge your tossball crew with Force rockets. Force rockets. Force rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
Well then, that seems sufficiently carbonized, cinderized. No half measures from the order. Say what you will about them, but they are nothing if not thorough.
Excellent. Well, a deal's a deal. Meet me downstairs after you're done here, and we'll settle up.
And all Auntie's choice receives from it all are some distractful diversions. Well, that should decimate Auntie's choice productivity for the foreseeable future. Nicely done.
My original notes and research are burnt to a crisp. It's over, finally.
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there. Give me some time.
What do you need from...
To go on and live your life. Round other people, not holed up in a dilapidated shack.
You can't possibly expect to leave me
Why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it? We still need to get out of...
Pleasure doing business with you.
Be sure to try it. Should be right engaging for anyone with a...
Huh. Maybe I will. We deeply appreciate your assistance in further expanding the...
Suppose this is goodbye. Made it here before you all. Been interesting to see you.
So we're good?
Oh, I wouldn't go that. A new cause comes up and you take whoever you are now. Whoever you're going to...
Goodbye, Anais. Appreciate your... I suppose you remain on my good side. May the...